Yes. Yesterday it was the public holiday, right? So today we are about to start the live stream, and I'm just sharing. It's almost 9, and yeah. So it is always a wonderful feeling. Um, and it is so great and wonderful to speak with you guys. Yesterday it was Christmas, so and it's such amazing time. And so it's 9, guys. So let's rock as always. Yes, it's 9, and we can start with our song, right? So, with lot of gratitude and with lot of prayers, let's start. कुछ ऐसा करके दिखा खुद खुश हो जाए खुदा आशाएं मिले दिल की उम्मीदें हंसे दिल की अब मुश्किल नहीं कुछ भी नहीं कुछ भी. Hi guys, yes, it is a wonderful day, and yes, I am very much excited and very much eager. Yet another wonderful session. Today we will be discussing we are on day 10, and thank you for the love and support that you have already showered to me, and that have inspired me to perform and helped me to become a much better person. And so we can start one by one. So today what we'll be discussing is Danlok had written a book that has few money. That is how it sounds, for money. And today we will be discussing more on that. So it is an exceptional book, unlike other books on motivational, inspiration, or spiritual. A few books. That's how it's pronounced. But somewhere I need to clarify that. Full book, it speaks about how to make money, and it's all about the money, the actual practical process which Mr. Danlok has applied in his daily life to make it possible. So today we'll be throwing a bit more light on that, and we'll be working towards that. And in the coming days also we'll be learning more about this book and trying to work on this book so that we can put that in case if it is there any wonderful idea which we'll feel the trigger, we can use that in our daily life. So in full book, it says about like what does few book few money says. Few money means bit more money. Few money. What is few money? Everyone want bit more success, bit more happiness, bit more money, bit more healthier life. It is all about more, more, more. So, few book speaks about bit more, adding more money, adding more value, adding more. It's all about making more. So, how can one make more? That is what the book speaks about. So today we'll be discussing about the initial session which the book covers. So Mr. Danlok opens his book by telling that money, as always, we have discussed and again reiterated that it is very important that one needs to be rich because there are a number of people who needs us. There are a number of people who are looking for up to you because most of them are very much struggling with their personal life. Nothing is happening for them. Everything, most of the time, they are undergoing difficulties, And in case if you are being poor, we cannot help them. So it is very important that one need to be rich. Just imagine the case, as I told in my last video, that in case of a brother or sister is hospitalized, we can't just look them and say that I'm not responsible. It is our responsibility to be rich. It is very much responsible to be rich, because there is very less number of millionaires in the world, and it is very important that we need to make money, that also in the ethical manner, because there are now our brothers and sisters who are starving there, looking for education and they for a healthier family, not only about helping our family but also to the world. It is very important to be rich. A poor people, a rich person will never think about robbing a bank or uh, stealing a money or from anyone, because he doesn't find the need, because there is abundance of money. It is all it is always the poor people thinking that always he always look for other people. He always, because he is so much desperate for money that he wants to steal money from someone, he want to rob a bank, because he needs money, he's desperate for money. So why, what it occurred to him, so why suddenly he became desperate? All started with the same race. Maybe this poor people or this rich people had a different circumstance, and the poor people might have a different circumstance, but at one point all had the choice of going towards this money, but we all turned towards another. We always went for most comfortable thing. That is, in my case, all I can suggest is that there was a requirement for money in my life, but what I chose was that I thought that it is all about spiritual, it's all about giving, so money is not important. So I need to take more of a spiritual path, and I should lock myself in a room and meditate and breathe, and should concentrate on my breathing. But when my brothers and sisters, and I see a lot of people looking for money, even sometimes my parents approach me for money, and I was in that stage when they all approached me for money. I could not give anything to them. Or when my friends used to go and party, or when used to go traveling around, I could not go because I never had money, and I thought that it money is a poison. Only money is like evil thing. That was my attitude, and I considered to be rich people as filthy and not successful and very bad people, because they always had a different mentality about money. Unlike me, who was not serious about money, was more like a spendthrift, and I never cared about money, because I believe that money is not important. It is all about living in the present and enjoying parting. It is same. It is about, but you need to have the clarity on how you make the money. It is all very much important that how you make money. It is all very much important that how you make money, and not confined to you but also to your brothers and sisters. And in this book, do a few book, he speaks about how money can play a vital role. That is, as per Danlok, that he specifies one sentence, one interesting sentence, that is, it is like without money you are like not using the oxygen mask and trying to save other people. With that is, we are not making money, and without oxygen mask you are not looking up to you for making money. You are not depending on oneself. Instead, you are trying to save other people and make sure that other people are all right. But the first thing and the foremost thing is that one need to concentrate oneself in making money. It is very important to make money, brother and sisters. It is very important. And as the book proceeds, he pinpoints three sentences. That is, the first sentence is that he wants to give before people approaching to this book. He makes sure that he wants others to read these three sentences. This three main sentence highlighting is that is, I didn't invent ideas or strategies. He is clearly clarifying that in this book there is no invented ideas or strategies. Second is that you will not find answer to all this book. In you will not find you will no you will not find all answer in this book. And the third is not no, you can agree or disagree to Mr. Danlok. As per because in this book he has mentioned all his thoughts. So we can just go bit small deeper to this first sentence, that is, and invent ideas or strategies. So in this book, he is not trying to push and tell that by reading this book you can become rich suddenly or you can be successful. No, he is not telling. He is not giving any secret recipe that other motivational books are telling, like just by uh, saying this reaffirmation and just waking up and not doing anything, not working towards it, just by closing your eyes. No, he's not telling any of this thing. Instead, what he's telling is that whatever ideas or strategies that he has tried is already been invented, and the ideas and the strategies is very much simple. That is, you need to work, you need to push, you need to sweat, you need to work around, you need to work 12 clocks, you need to keep on working until money never becomes your priority. And in this book he clearly specified that, and he explains this idea about making money in a different manner, so which we will discover in the coming days. And the second point is that you will not find answer to all these problems. That is, we are undergoing, we have a lot of questions and answers. We are asking a lot of questions. Will it work? Because he is telling, Mr. Danlok is telling, like he is telling to use this strategy, but I have been using B strategy, and the other people have been using C strategy. So he is telling, like he is not telling he will find all answers. You will not find, because he is going to be really strict and sharp with whatever ideas or whatever thoughts he is presenting in this book. And the third is that you can disagree. You may not all agree with all my points. As the other 2 points highlights, this is the same thing. That is, you will you when we go across, when we start reading, we will find a lot of points are against our thoughts, because we have been taught something else. For example, we have been taught that we should not be selfish about ourselves, or not about selfish about making money. But Mr. Dunlop has a different theory. He tells that it is very important that one need to be selfish, and very important that he is selfish for money. And why one need to be selfish is that because so that he can be selfless, so that he can money never become a problem, so that he can so that you can be so rich and so successful that money never comes in your way. When you want to do, you always wanted to do. And one more exciting thing that he has he pinpoints is that we are always working, we are always thinking about, we are keeping on continuing the same job and thinking that we are about retiring, when to retire. We don't know when to retire. We are just glued to our job and scared about our job, that we don't want to lose our job. But at the same time, we are keeping on retiring and we are having those scary thoughts that how our life is going to be without job, because we don't have any other income and we are all very much worried. So he highlights that, do we need to live like this, or do we need to live a life of freedom? Life of freedom means few money. Few money means more money, and with more money you can create more happiness, and you can create a mass of freedom. So you can do whatever you want to do. You can travel around the world. You can read new languages. You can you can learn new languages. You can see new cultures. You can do whatever you are passionate about. You can make a music, you can make a movie, you can make whatever you want, bro and sisters. So money is very important, and I'm highlighting and pitching this again because I'm desperately for this. I'm desperately in his path, and I want you guys, so that we can do it alone and we can be successful together. And when, as the book proceeds, he tells that what is life without money? Let us just imagine a scenario where when we are lying in our bed and we are thinking that I wish I could have done that. I wish I would have been that. Just imagine that scenario where we are lying helplessly in the bed, because you can check with number of people who are in the hospital or who are really old and who are bedridden in the uh, bedridden. You can ask to them that what is the importance of living in the present, because they had a lot of happiness when we they had a lot of ambitions, they wanted to do a lot of things, but they are having a sense of guilt, and that guilt part is killing them every single time. Same goes, for example, in my case, I was in a relation and I wanted to work things out, but I backed off at the right back or at an important time, at an important juncture. But still, that thing is hurting me every single time. So just imagine that I know what it means to be having a regret feeling, that painful feeling. And I have been through a number of stages where I have been that regret, where student where my friends used to party and I could not. I felt so bad when I could not go out and study, and I could not do what I was passionate at, because we are in the middle or middle class or a creamy layer, but still we are forced to do the job, and we want it badly, but we are helpless, and we are somewhere given a capture of thought that you have to stick to this job or this thing because there's no other way. And how long we can live like this? How long? Just imagine a case when you don't have any money. I have said this before, but I'm just going through again because today's topic he has given. I just read the first page, and this is was the idea. So I'm just sharing to you the bundle of thoughts of what Mr. Danlok had to tell. Just imagine a case where you don't have the money to give for the charity. Just imagine a case when you don't, when you can't, when your close one is in the hospital and you can't do anything. You can't do anything, and you are just folding your hands and just seeing this as a mere statue. How, what does it feel like? And what is the purpose? Like, we can't go anywhere. We want to go somewhere, but we can't. We are just, I don't have money. I don't have this. You are coming with this lame excuses, but you had all the possibilities. Did you tried all the possibilities? There was a lot of venue. Did you try? Did you go the way you wanted to, the unknown way? Did you take a small bit of risk? Did you ever did that? Please don't look at my way of speaking or communication. Rather than that, try to focus on what I'm trying to say, because I kind of feel bit more energy when I'm saying this, because I can feel this, and I want you guys to feel this and take a note. We had already done that, but still I'm trying to reiterate this because we had a break in between, and we are all back in form and we are back to our normal life. But before that, we all had a goal, right? So I believe that you have guys are working towards that. And as Danlok says again and again, that as money gives you freedom. You can do whatever you want. Money made in an ethical manner gives you a lot of freedom, and you can do anything. Just imagine life. You can just sleep around. Once you have made so much amount of money, you have in something in mind. And once that is there, you can just sleep around. Every day is like a holiday for you, just relaxing, coming, doing what you're passionate about. Just imagine a scenario where you are just lying in the bed, drinking the favorite your coffee or juice, and just very much relaxed and doing watching. If you are interested in painting or singing, just relaxing and then watching. Just suddenly you decided you want to go and you want to visit USA because you there is an amazing museum there, or suddenly you want to visit Africa because there is an amazing zoo there. So just imagine that if the millionaires, there are a lot of people who there are a lot of people who are millionaire who are doing this. We are not aware about, we are not that much aware, but there are people living their life of freedom. So, and before you know, life is over. Before you know, life is over. Every single time our second clock is ticking, and we are just going closer to this thing that as we this time will never come back. So so make it today. Make a note that money will never come in your way. Become so rich and successful that money never comes your way. So one, as Mr. Danlok tells us again and again, once you taste the freedom of success, once you taste that freedom, I just want to share an amazing thing that is in between. I didn't make that much money, but in between that, I always wanted to be in the entertainment field. I have told you before, but I gathered the courage in between. I got a break in my career, and instead of joining something immediately, what I did that this time I will do something which I always wanted to do. I will go for the risky path, and I started making videos, which you have already started seeing, and you have no idea. I'm feeling so wonderful and so excited every single day when I'm in front of camera. I'm acting and moving. When I'm dancing around, I'm finding it so cool. So I'm wondering, like, is it possible for me to become so rich that is all I need is just wake up, drink, eat whatever the favorite food I want, watch a suitable, interesting movie, and then dance to my tunes, uh, make interesting videos, make web series, make a film production of myself, so that I can do whatever thing that I wanted. Always live, and so that I will not live a life of regret, which I don't want it. So, and I want you guys to have this thing. You don't have to live a life of regret, because having money is such a wonderful thing. Money created in an ethical manner is such an amazing thing, and there is lot of venues around there, and I believe that you already know that what is that path. You already know that, but you are kind of walking away from it because somewhere you are scared, somewhere you are skeptical, somewhere you are doubtful. Should I go for that path? Just take the leap of faith, my friends. It will take few minutes, few moments, few days, few months, few years. But once you reach there, you will feel blessed. And once you feel that abundance of income, you will feel so much amazing. We have a lot of power in us to gather that thing. And I'm in the journey of towards that, and I want you to witness this. And by this, I'm just winding up. Thank you for this amazing time, because I was also skeptical that will I be able to pull it off today's presentation. I made a lot of mistakes, and I also this is not the normal way of presentation. You should not make that sounds and all is not allowed, and we are not allowed to make break in between. You should speak in a consistent flow, which I was lagging in some at some parts, but still I'm going towards it, because I want you to feel this. I want you to be a part of this in my journey. And I remember that in my last day, I had told that what is my plan for this next task for this. I probably told that maybe I will make an album within this week, which I have not done, or regarding that Amalneerath movie, which I'm supposed to play as a main actor on May 2024, 14th May 2024. Before that, I'll be working as a lead actor for Amalneerath movie, making a remuneration of 10 lakh. That was my initial plan, and my first task or first goal that I have, my first vision, that was the thing. So I need to achieve that, and for that I need to make album. And But guess what? Instead, I know that but instead, what I did was I watched couple of the YouTube videos, how to make album, how to make other things, and I've been watching like 5, 10 videos. So it is going in my head subconsciously, and I will come with an audio album or some other interesting thing which is different from all my other videos and some bit more challenging, so that it you also will feel the idea that Rakesh is moving towards his goal. So it will inspire you to come, and so that you guys can come go towards your goal also. And that is my only intention, that to inspire you so that we can go to move forward and become so rich, so that we can help people around and also have lead a very wonderful life. And one before closing down, I will give you. We always have been doing this task. So Mr. Danlok has given a series of tasks. So I will share that in this question in the tab in the comment section. So guys, before sleeping, just work towards it. That is, these are the 4 questions. That is, what does few money means to you? That is the first question Mr. Danlok is asking. What does few money means to you? Few money means more money. So, what does having more money means to you? That is the first question. And the second question is that what does you what does it feel once you have achieved that few money? Once you have achieved that few money, what does it look like? So the first question was what does few money, what do you mean by few money, like what is the exact amount that this might be, he's trying to say, maybe in the coming class he might be explaining more about that. And what does making once you have few money, what does that mean? What does it look once you have few money? That's once you have made bit more money, what does it look like? And the third question is that how does it mean? What does it mean to you when you have made? That is, how does it mean when you have made? How does it mean? The first question, second question, like what does it look like once you have made the money? And the third question is how does it feel when you have made few money? So maybe we can work towards it, because I'm also not that much confident about answering this, because I'm also on the verge of learning, and you guys, as I told, you are far better and far more clever than me. So I believe that you will work towards it. So these 3 questions I will put in the comment box. And guys, let's rock and let's push so that we can be successful. Love you all. Work towards your goal. See you again. Love you all. Take care. Bye.